was in pain. The person that received that bullet may not have deserved that pain. However, his family are in pain. There's a saying, see a man, be a man. How our young are to grow up being men if all they see are those that portray themselves as men, act like animals and kill each other. We are way better than that. We are better than that. However, we have to believe in ourselves and all things could be possible. Believe in yourself and all things could be possible. You watch my back, I watch yours. You watch my mother, I watch yours. You watch my child, I watch yours. You watch my family and I watch yours. It's about us coming together. We are a band of a hand. Thumb, pointing finger, middle finger, ring finger, pinky. All come together to strike a mighty blow. However, if my pinky is broke, how could I bring forth a fist? How could I bring forth a fist? My finger is broke when another child is shot. My finger is broke when a family next door to me says that couldn't have been my child. However, I play cards with you every day. Your child is supposed to be my child. My child is your child. However, we act as if the family next door aren't people that we see every day. But let somebody get shot in Missouri, we're ready to come together. And we don't know that person, but we feel that person's pain all the way in Missouri. Why can't we feel the same pain next door to us, in the same building as us, on the same block as us, in the same borough as us? Somewhere along the lines, our mind is disconnected. Black lives matter, not just abroad, not only when a cop shoots one of us, but when one of us shoots one of us. Black lives matter. We have to show that Black lives matter. We have to move.
This evening, because we care. We could be home somewhere watching cable television, but we are out here because we have a deep love for our people. And when love runs deep, there's nothing parallel with it. Gun violence is not normal. That's what we want to make sure that you understand. If you're listening to us, if you're in the windows, cut off them televisions. Get out of those cell phones and listen to the message that we have to say. We're not going to be long. I was a parole officer in Brownsville for 25 years. I worked with the roughest, the toughest. You know what they said out there? I'm from the Ville. I never ran and never will. They meant that. And the nerdiest kid out there was tough. But I showed them.
It's very painful when you have to listen to the cry of a parent that's about to bury a teenage child. It hurts. It really does. And then we put the children that be in baby carriages at first when we out here acting crazy. Then when there's a shooting, organization of kill violence, we get together and we began to investigate the matter and find out who was harmed, and we do a shooter response. The shooter response is not basically a reactionary point of view. It's because we have workers. I interested in becoming violent interrupters and or outreach workers. We need help. We need help. The weather don't stop us. We'll be out here if it's snowing. It could be snowing snowballs. We will be out here, rain, hell, or sleet. We'll be here. Trust that. We will be here. Some of us have to travel a distance, but you know something? We do a lot of carpooling, and we pull our resources together and we make it happen. This is not a light matter. It is not a light matter. No young person should be in their community, in their own backyard, feeling as if they are basically somewhere in Afghanistan or Iraq. No.
It's one of the holy books that I read. It said God never changes the condition of the people until the people seek to change those conditions themselves. It's not going to happen. The NYPD has their job, we got our job. See, when the lights go out and everybody goes home and we go back to our apartments, that's when we have to continue our movement. It can't be a moment. You know, the movement is the difference between a movement and a moment, or the moment and a movement. The moment is going to happen just now, immediately. But a movement requires sacrifice. Dr. King gave the ultimate sacrifice. Malcolm gave the ultimate sacrifice, and that was their lives. The greatest gift that God has given us is our life. Not a pair of Jordans, not a Mercedes. I'm driving a Lincoln. That's just a car. Steel and fiberglass. But my life is more important in the life of our children, because our children watch us. So we got to make the change. And it can happen. I know it can happen because it changed my life.
Excruciating. It hurts. It hurts. It's not something you want to experience. And I'm talking from experience.